down here at the bottom. We're gonna tag the actual blueberry one, but the way this is gonna work, I'll go ahead and grab it. Now, even though you guys don't have to get the actual blueberry one itself, you guys can go through and literally just go ahead and grab one of the other flavors. If you guys don't want blueberry, you don't have to grab blueberry. You guys can get, the strawberry, the apples, and cinnamon. They're all under the same product listing page. If you guys were to click down below on the actual carousel, it'll actually take you over to the page, and you can click on so many different ones. There's some new ones. They have the lemon pie one, which sounds amazing. Super excited to try that one. They have a sourdough one. That sounds interesting. Apples and cinnamon's a really good one. Strawberry's a good one. Blueberry. But let's keep listening and see what she said about her benefits that she experienced from her 7-day Seamoss journey.
Of those vitamins and minerals, 92 of those essential vitamins and minerals. So a lot of people like to take different vitamins and minerals and probiotics in the morning, just so they can.
That's what I was saying. I think she noticed this because I started to notice in her first 3 days, she would take apple cider vinegar. She would take elderberry. She would take like her other vitamin C benefits. And I'm like, girl, if you literally just go ahead and grab the powder, listen to this. You're getting the ashwagandha root, you're getting organic wheatgrass, you're getting apple cider vinegar that you're already taking, you're getting organic matcha green tea, original Irish sea moss, listen to this, elderberry fruit, and lion's mane. You're literally getting 3 of the things that you're taking extra inside of your 8-in-1, and you're saving money as well. So I think she started to realize, we're gonna keep listening, but I think she started to realize after probably day 4, 5, 6, and 7 that okay, the things that I'm taking inside of my additional supplements, I can literally get them inside the actual Seamoss. So let's keep listening.
And get a lot of the minerals and vitamins that are in their body. But Seamoss is like a one-stop shop. You don't have to go to 3 different pills for 92 minerals. You can just eat Seamoss and get all of that.
Yep.
All of that.
Yep.
So yeah, I thought that was awesome. Seamoss also rids your body of mucus. So all that mucus built up in your body that's making you sick, Seamoss will get rid of all that. So if you're always...
Yep. So the way it works now, you guys can't just take it and be like, oh my gosh, tomorrow all my mucus gone. You guys gotta incorporate it in your, your daily regimen. And over time, the mucus will start to deplete so that you guys won't get that weird cold and sickness feeling. You guys know what I mean? Where you're coughing up loogies and stuff. It helps to, break down those mucus cells and just, get rid of those nasty toxins. Now, that's also where you guys are getting that gut cleanse from. So you guys, it has to exit out some way or another, either out your mouth or out another way. So just keep that in mind.
Experiencing the common cold and there's always mucus in you, baby, eat your Seamoss. Seamoss will really get that mucus out and you will not deal with the common cold as often as you do, I promise you. And if the doctor's telling you that you have mucus in your lungs, that you may be prone to pneumonia or just something like that, or Seamoss. Seamoss is also good for smokers. When you smoke,
I didn't know
you're
this.
creating mucus in your lungs. Seamoss. So if you're a smoker,
I never knew that
it
helped smokers.
You don't want lung cancer, baby. You do not want lung cancer. So you need to eat your Seamoss daily so you can start getting rid of that buildup of mucus. And speaking of cancer, Seamoss also reduces the risk of cancer.
I have heard that.
I cannot make this up. Seamoss will really help you reduce your likelihood to cancer. I promise you. Seamoss also helps improve your immune system.
Yep.
Your immune system is so
This is what I've been telling you guys.
Your immune system is what fights off all the sicknesses and diseases that could potentially come your way. So when you get sick, that's your immune system that's fighting off that sickness.
Yep.
So we want to make sure our immune system is strong, and Seamoss is going to do that for you. Seamoss is going to make your immune system real strong, baby. So yes, Seamoss improves your immune system. It improves your joint health. So arthritis and things like that.
Okay, let's pause it. Yes, it does definitely help with your immune system and your joint health. It also helps with inflammation issues. So if you're struggling with arthritis, especially around the hand region, the knee region, the elbows, that's definitely going to help with that, especially around the joint area. Now, I will say it definitely does